the Premier Division's draw specialists, Hibernian, and few of us expected the feast of goals which ensued. Archie looks first at the United lineup.
A United side without Ralph Milne and Paul Sturrock, and it really is going to be a test of Dundee United's resources without these two very valuable players. Sturrock injured, Milne suspended. But obviously they realise the stakes are now very high for United. And at number 4, a young man in the Scotland squad for the Switzerland game, Richard Gough, born in Stockholm, Swedish mother, Scottish father, and the father may very well come to Hampden Park if Richard plays for the first time for his country on Wednesday night. There is the Hibs side, which in fact has won more games away from home than at Easter Road, although they had a poor performance last week against St Mirren. They need to pull the socks up, as it were, and a man who might very well help them to do that is a central defender, Gordon Ray. Ray, in fact, although he plays in defence, is Hibs' leading goal scorer. He has the kind of Paul Hegarty ability to come forward at set pieces to pick up valuable goals. Gordon Ray. The referee today is Tommy Muirhead from Stennismuir. Tommy, a building manager who was last here in November when Rangers played at Tannadice. Well, as you can probably see from here, the pitch is rather bare looking in the middle, but the weather has been a bit unkind to Tannadice over the last month. And I'm quite sure it'll be back to its best trim before very long. The referee slightly irritated there with Jackie McNamara. Billy Kirkwood. Young John Riley, straight replacement today for Sturrock. Neatly played wide there by Graham Harvey. And there is Arthur Duncan, the veteran. I think you wouldn't object to be called that. A veteran Hibs player, still gives good value for the money. Gough. Nice, firm, crisp header by Gough. Dodds, just getting underneath it. Hegarty. Britton, ex-Chelsea player, been in and out this team, and that was off the body. It must have been. It was hidden from this view. The body of Jackie McNamara. There was a kind of a choked appeal for a penalty, but it didn't go all that far. Nobody is there. Dave Nenny just swept it downfield. There's Paul Hegarty suffering as well. Took a painful one in the knee. Just flexing it. That's a push free kick. Way out on the far side, Graham Harvey. Nice ball inside. Picked up there by Stuart Turnbull. Ooh, that's a goal! Gordon Ray from fully 30 yards, to the utter astonishment of the Dundee United defence, who looked round when that ball was sent. Well, I'm sure Gordon Ray, who's now scored his 9th goal of the season, was hoping it would go near goal. Well, there it was. The defence turned round and in astonishment, because it suddenly found its way past Hamish McAlpin and into the net. One neat ball inside, and Malthus overstretching himself. A good ball by Rice. What an intelligent young player Rice is. No messing about with Dave Nerry. David Nerry, who I suppose be a contender for Richard Gough for the right back place on Wednesday night. Kirkwood. Ooh, that's a dangerous one. Evan. Now who's coming up for it? Britton gets it away, and oh, I don't know, after that first goal, United seemed to be in a kind of suicidal mood at the back. That was a very easy Ozzy pass back. Must have given Hamish a heart attack seeing that ball finish much nearer the Hibs player, Willie Evan. But he did well to get down and smother it. Richard Goff turns very well on that. Woo! Well, I know Gordon Ray scored a goal, but I think he almost had a head taken off him by that. Actually, there's a very good crowd at Tannadice today, but mostly packed at the other end, and that's in! Beautifully by David Dodds, the equaliser. 8 minutes of the game gone. And that is the best kind of David Dodds goal. I mean, how many times have we seen him doing this? It looks very simple, but it never actually is. Just gliding it away. Good control by Evan. Conroy, heavy strapping on that right thigh of his. Dodds again winning in the air. Riley seemed to take his eye off the ball. Evan again. Goff. Nobody wanted it. Well, once again, I thought there was a bit of pushing there between Riley number 10 and Arthur Duncan. Dodds. There's Riley. Well, that's breaking. Well, it's a goal. Britain, 2-1. Neat as you like. Oh, shake there by John Riley. Riley doing extremely well to touch that in. Broke very well, spinning slightly, not perhaps the easiest of chances. As you look at it again, it was hit crisply, and that's what made it the second one. Goff. Dodge shielded out extremely well, but the pass doesn't equal it. Oh, here's Riley and Ray. And Riley tries to get in. Well, he didn't like the challenge, but he was absolutely physically dwarfed there by Gordon Ray, who towers above him. Willie had been trying to get to this. He might get the touch, and it's just passed. Evan taking advantage of that hesitancy again. Well, there should be some running for Bannon in that one. There is. Wants to take McNamara on and is pushed square to nobody though. Now back to Britain, who'll let fly. The shot not clean enough. Dodds. Goff, a brilliant save. And it had to be well saved by Ruff because the shot was very disciplined indeed. There's Rice. Nice ball forward and Goff gets there. Goff. Dodge, free kick. Hard tackle there by Gordon Ray. Paul Hegarty with it. There's Neri. Bannon ought to get it. It's the turn and across that matters. Not hard enough. Now's Britain, he's onside all right. It's not a bad ball. Richard Gough is there. 3-1. And so, the fullback, with a promising international future, picks that up very neatly, and good work again by Britain on the left. Nice neat dummies to go, and again, not at all an easy ball to take, because it is bouncing slightly upwardly on the firm pitch, and although it went in off the post, nevertheless a very good finish by Gough. Maurice Malpas, David Dodds. Referee waves play on, says that was more a dive than anything else. Irvin, great tackle by Gough again. Britain neatly transferring the play as the half-time whistle goes, and the man you saw making that final pass, Ian Britton, signed from Chelsea last season, has been one of the most impressive players. I'll tell you why I think so. I'm sure United must have been annoyed at the fact that Sturrock and Milne couldn't play today, and it's been a test of their resources, and he has turned up trumps. I thought he's played excellently in midfield, even though Hibs had an excellent start with that long shot by Ray, the very strength of it, deceiving Hamish McAlpin. Good recovery by United 4 minutes later with that lovely glancing header by Dodds, and then Britain, the man I've pinpointed there, coming up for that second one, very excellently taken, and then at the root of that Richard Gough goal just before half-time, United are now looking extremely impressive. The foot of Bobby Thompson, anxious to get this second half underway, and Ralph Callaghan has in fact come on for Mike Conroy, who was playing with heavy strapping on his thigh, and there is Ralph Callaghan. And Hibs really have a problem here, because Dundee United finished the second half as if they were really getting into top gear. Evan, goal kick. Nice touch there by Billy Kirkwood, and again by Stark, rather, way out to Kirkwood. That is Kirkwood on the far side. Neri. Bannon looking for Kirkwood again. That's a good ball. Wind slightly holding the ball back. Gough. Kirkwood. He tries to chip Alan Ruff. Was a good sense not to budge. Ray. I think it's gone out. It has. Once again a throw. Here's Gough. Nice ball to the side. Britain, David Dodds is offside. Linesman had his flag up as soon as the ball fell to his feet. So that doesn't count. Mark Hugh. He dispatched it to the net smartly enough. Now Britain. Ray. Arthur Duncan. Quick one by Rice. What a good young player he is. There's Harvey Rice. That was a good move. One of his best moves of the match. They strung the passes together, not just by getting it to foot, but doing it very quickly, deceiving the defence, and the youngster Brian Rice at the heart of it again. Ralph Callaghan with a corner. Neary. Rice, that's a great shot and save. Well, the Mexico-bound youngster rattling it in, and a difficult ball to take. He kept it down well, and it was hit with ferocity. Hamish McAlpin right behind it though. Hibs really making a game of it in the second half. Hand it to them. 10 minutes gone, and they've had a very good start. Harvey. Rice again. That's an excellent chip. Callaghan is there. It must be. No! Evan. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I'm sure there's always a funny side to a miss like that, but it must be tragic to the little knot of Hibs supporters behind the goal there. Awkward ball all the same. One of these things, he had to get a first clean touch, but it was all up and over. Good challenge by Riley. This looks very promising, except the finish, but there is Stark. Now Britain will hit it. Fails for a penalty kick. Well, his boot is off. That's how hard the tackle was. That's a good ball, making Riley run. Gone beyond McNamara. Got to get a bit of support. Well, he seemed to run out of sting there, out of drive. Doing a bit of pecking. Must have found that run a bit harrowing. Throw to United. Longish one. Goff gets his head to it. Bannon and Snedden. Bannon does very well there. Going for the line as he usually does from that position. And Goff and Billy Kirkwood, they start rather, right underneath it. That's a good ball. Willie Irvin running very well indeed, and he's put it in. 3-2. And Hibs have thoroughly deserved this in the second half. And the ex-Motherwell player getting a good one-against-one opportunity. He did well to take his man on and put it well beyond McAlpin's reach. And here was I saying at the start of the second half that United looked in devastating mood, and in fact Hibs have come back very strongly and impressively, and that may in fact jolt United again. They certainly are playing as if they need it. Now what's been given? Throw to Hibs. Well, brilliant tackle there by Derek Stark. United may get much more determined. Dodds, good running by Dodds. Well, suddenly United in this second half, for reasons I think more to do with their attitude to the scoreline at half-time, suddenly seemed to lose a lot of their interest, a lot of their drive, and Hibs didn't let them away with it. Good ball by Dodds. Ray. Neary. Playing save by Hegarty. Eben again. Tumble on the far side, there's Eben with a shot, brilliantly saved by McAlpin. And you've got to hand it to Hibs. They've come back and stunned United in this last 5 minutes. Another great effort by Eben. Believe you me, that's great goalkeeping. No, and there's been nothing apart from just the start of the second half. Nothing has flowed cleanly for United. I must not detract from the way that Hibs have fought themselves back into this game with a chance. Snedden. Eben in particular, way across there, number 9, has had a good second half, and in fact gets a free kick there. That's a corner kick. Ralph Callaghan. Not a bad ball. Thompson trying to go up. There's Rice with a shot. He's done it. A brilliant shot by Rice. And the youngster, I think, is now clearly underlined the fact that he is the outstanding player in the park. I mean, he almost did it previously.